Hello everyone, and welcome back to Modern Skyblock 3. Since the last time, you may notice that I have a different sword. It is a demonic metal slash manulin cleaver. I didn't intend on getting a new sword between this episode and the last one, but there were some unfortunate circumstances that led to it. So, I was chilling around out here, doing some work back here, expanding the amount of capacitors that we have, so we can hold more energy, because these things are crazy, and are also loud. Expanding these, and I walked, and I had my hand on my sword, as you do, and I missed my keyboard button, and had my fingers set on Q, and tried to move forward, and my sword went into the void. So, without a sword, I was like, alright, well, I guess it's time for an upgrade. So, Demonic Metal Manulin Cleaver. Living Wood Tough Rods, because they apparently give extra modifiers. I'm gonna get away from spikes. They give extra modifiers, and they repair themselves, so that's really nice. Demonic Large Sword Blade, because it's pretty good, better than Manulin. Even though it has whispering, which is strange. When it does it in chat, you can see it. It's just really strange. Yeah. Manulin for durability, because demonic stuff has very little durability. Yeah. At some point, I might upgrade this once I get better materials. That sounds like a good idea. But until then, I'll keep it how it is. I only added one sharpness modifier, so I will plan on adding more to make it stronger. But 21.81 attack damage is pretty good. Can insta-kill every vanilla mob except Enderman, so yeah. Pretty good there. Anyway, in this episode, plan is to do some forestry. This is like the last thing here that I haven't done, Life in the Forest, in order to progress through the rest of these. And Thaumcraft shouldn't exist there because I haven't done that, but, you know, whatever. I will do it at some point, but not yet. Yeah. Okay. Because it says it's done, but it's not done, because I haven't even done Embers yet. Okay, anyway. Forestry is the last thing left that we have of these four, so we should probably do it. And we need to get to Mechanism. Granted, we don't need Forestry to get to Mechanism, but I just want to have that, like, whole row done just to make it seem better. The reason we need to get to Mechanism is because there is the rock cleaner, this thing. Super useful. It automates the use of cauldrons to clean dirty gems and stuff. So you don't need to do it manually. And I have everything I needed, and I thought I could do it immediately after doing immersive engineering, but then I saw this thing, which requires basic control circuit for Mechanism. Metallurgy Confuser, which can't make yet, because we don't have Mechanism unlocked, which is unfortunate. So, that's what's next up after Forestry. I already have both of these made, so I could do that anytime. I have the Pixie Dust, because I have no idea how to get that, and I'm working on these. Mirian is expensive. Very expensive, but we'll get there eventually. Anyway, I've been rambling for like 5 minutes about this stuff. So, this episode, we're going to start Forestry, ideally. But I want a room for Forestry, because, well, I want a room for the machines part of Forestry. This stuff I want a room for. Bees will be on the surface. And actually, the way I'm doing it, I might not need to. So, my plan, it will connect through here. I might eventually make it connect to this building, because that'd be pretty cool. And it will eventually do that. But my plan is to construct a platform here for forestry stuff, and then tunnel out that space up on the surface, and create like a bowl going down, and like terraform it with like stone and stuff to create a bowl going down. So they have like a pit, which is still grassy, so it's like forest, whatever, and then plant like trees around the outside, so that I can enter it from the factory, because there'll be an entryway, or I can just drop down into it and be a part of the forest or whatever. So that is the plan. I will be making it out of grass. The platform itself will be made out of grass. So I will need to expand that a lot. And it will probably be a circle, because that just makes the most sense. So I will get to designing that. Yeah, it'll probably be like where the back part of the circle comes out like here. So where this is the back of a circle and it comes around like that, kind of. That's what I'm thinking. I'll see how it ends up turning out. I don't know how much space. Why does it keep changing randomly? I don't know how much space I'll need for the stuff in this mod, but it doesn't look too bad. Looks like a bunch of machines. Automation will take more space probably, but that's alright. So, I will get designing the circle, clearing out the surface, and let's see what it ends up looking like. Alright, this is what I have so far. It's, I don't know, it looks kind of strange at the moment, but this is how I typically make cliffs in creative. Just translating that over into survival. Start with the base. I added a lip here with the dirt, because I think it would look better. But now that I'm kind of seeing it, I'm not sure. Because the way it comes back is just kind of weird. I might undo it and redo it in order to find what I think looks best. But this is the shape here. Yeah. We'll see what ends up happening. I'm going to try and terraform it to look like nice, beautiful cliffs. And we'll see what that looks like when we come back. Alright. That actually didn't take that long. Beautiful-ish cliffs. If I fill this in, it might not look as bad. But that's the only thing that I'm, like, kind of just like not happy with. These holes, they look kind of strange, but filled in, that looks too flat, so I don't know, I'll have to work on it. This looks really nice, but I don't know. Anyway, nice pit here. I tried to make it not exact terraforming, but while still keeping the bowl kind of aesthetic, like rise in the corners and drop in the middle, and I think this looks pretty nice. Be a nice forestry area. I would like to get some grass down here so we can do the old-fashioned staircase. Instead of actually getting a block of grass, we'll just make a staircase, because that's how we do things. There we go. So grass will spread down slowly, but it will spread. I don't know why. I really should just get grass blocks, but it's alright. It's okay. So, ordinarily, if this were in a creative world, I would mix in andesite and cobblestone and all of that into the stone. But that's kind of more difficult in survival. So, I will leave it as stone for now, so that we can get onto other things. If I'm feeling up to it, I might replace it, mix in some cobblestone, andesite, whatnot, to make it look better. But for now, I'm just gonna keep it stone. So, the next thing that I wanted to do here would be add trees and foliage around the outside. I don't know if I'll actually do that, because the way I'm looking at it now, there'll be a passage here to enter there, and there will probably be one like here-ish too to go into this room. That's how that's going to work. So, if I wanted to do trees, I don't know how I'll do that. But what I will do is add leaves, which means I need to get some leaves. So I will get the leaves, I'll add the leaves, see how it looks, and we can start designing passageways to get from there to there and there to there. Alright, the leaves have been added. That looks so much better, in my opinion. And I decided, instead of waiting for grass to grow down there, I just silk touched a piece of grass and put it there, so don't have to wait as long anymore, which is nice. So, passageway-wise, I was thinking it could, like, gradually merge. So I have the factory blocks come out a certain distance at the right height, but eventually just be replaced by stone as a, like, transition from the mechanical into the natural. Yeah, but I still want to keep this open. A nice open passageway here, 3 wide. I may make it smaller, roof-wise, drop it down a block. Maybe. Once it gets to, like, here-ish, kinda, like, make it fit in more with that, as the factory blocks will be, like, up here to create separation from previous room. Okay. So, okay, I thought I just chucked all of those off the void. I would have been disappointed. Okay. So this, the walls will come over like so. Beautiful, beautiful, very pretty. Here, it'll be different. I think you can add some more stone here. Like that, that works. Here, there's a lot more factory block available, space-wise. So, I guess just a similar thing, bring it out to about the same place. Add some of that. Make it a bit more natural, rugged looking, kinda. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. So we got this room separated into this area. Cool. Also, because I'm thinking about it, this room expands out this way to here. What I was thinking of doing is just knocking out this back wall and then making this just one massive room. And I think that'll be better overall. So that way I don't have to, like, think of a new palette or whatever for this room, because it's still just an extension of this one anyway. So yeah. Okay, so we got this passage done. Now we gotta do this one. It'll come out just straight. Oh, it'll go out a couple of blocks. Like 3 or so. Lag. Like to here. And then, actually, these are 2-block passageways, so it'll come out to here. Yeah, it'll come out to here. So it'll be like straight and then turn. Okay, so knock out all of these. Since these are 2-block wide passages, I should keep it 2 blocks wide. Bring that to there. And I need to get the spruce wood, because I don't have any on me at the moment. Connect that up through that way. That's what that's going to end up being like, with some stone here. Okay, cool. Our grass is starting to spread, which is marvelous. I will get this passageway constructed, and then we can start forestry. Ah, yeah. It's beautifulness. Alright. Okay. Passageway has been completed. Comes in here. It's pretty nice. I have disabled these pistons. It's kind of loud in here. They've been completely disabled, except for that one. Lava's been blocked off, which I should have done a while ago. And yeah, this is the transition. I think it looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. And over here, I have added in some glowstone behind the leaves to light it up, because some of the areas on the cliff face were spawnable, and I did not want any enemies spawning here, especially not while I'm trying to do my stuff. So, that is the area done, for the most part. So, I would need that. Don't want to throw it out. Forestry. Great thing. You need sturdy casings, which are made with bronze. I, at the moment, have no tin. So, I'm waiting for my condenser to finish iron, and then I'll put some tin in there, and we can get lots of tin. So, while that is waiting, I can work on bog earth, peat, a work table, a pipette, and a wildlife attractor. I'll get all these things crafted, and we can start to see how they all work. Alright, so, got this bog earth put next to the water, so eventually that will soak in the water and turn into peat. So that'll take, I don't know how long, but it'll take some time. So we can leave that here while we wait for other stuff. I have the stuff to make that, I don't know why I didn't, but I did make the work table and the pipette. So, we can open these loot chests, see what we get. Interesting. That is terrible. Just gonna throw these all off the edge, because they're just taking up space. And these two, because I don't really want them. Okay. So, these are all still at 0, which is disappointing. Pipette can move any amount of fluid around, I believe. And this can, like, hold recipes and stuff. Looks pretty interesting. And might end up using it in the future, if I decide that it is a good thing to use. So, I grab a chest. Hello? Chest. There we go. Combine it with these 7 hay bales. Ding, ding, except like that. And we get a wildlife attractor, which I don't think I particularly need it. It just spawns in animals. Not the most useful thing, especially since I live on a giant grass island. I have animals in a lot of places. I just haven't, like, dealt with them. I haven't organized them into the proper cages or anything yet. So, I don't know, I might use it in the future. I might not. We'll see. If I end up needing it, then I will. Has this matured at all? No. Oh, I saw one. 33%. Why is this one at 33 but all of these are at 0? Is this the one I placed first? It's possible. I don't know why the difference is taking so long. That's kind of strange. Anyway, no new quests have been unlocked because I need peat and the sturdy casing. So, should just wait for that to happen. I don't think this iron is done yet. Unless it is. Nope, just ran out of shards. Alright, well that's unfortunate. Okay. Well, I think with that, I need to make a lot of bronze. And I feel like we've hit a pretty decent stopping point. I can wait for this to mature off camera, so you can get some nice peat. We got this very nice area constructed though, and I really like this. I think it'll look really nice once we have like all the machines around and you can like breed trees and stuff. We can fill this area with trees and it'll look super nice, and I'm really excited. I'm also really excited about connecting everything up through passages that aren't visible from the surface, because I think that's also really cool. Like I can get from like anywhere in my base. I should connect this room up too somehow. Like just a ladder or something that drops down and connects into here. I don't know. It's an idea. I might end up doing it at some point. I might not. Who knows? But with that, I'm going to leave this here. Like, subscribe if you enjoyed. Leave a comment with any feedback you have for me, and I'll see all of you later. Bye.